Give me 1 second, folks. Okay. It seems to be working. Got a couple of replay codes. This stream is just gonna be VOD reviews. Okay? It's gonna be VOD reviews. Working. Live. First one we're gonna do today. A lot of time, fortunately. But we're gonna go through this one. I know schedule is still like way too random for me to in a time. I can lock in a day. Really lock in a time. Even if you missed the stream anyways, there's the VOD if you wanna. On Sundays, go ahead and message me. Probably okay. Now that we got that out of the way, we're kind of jumping right into it. I'm not even doing like quick play games waiting. Yo, You're here or you're not. So let's start with the first one. This was submitted by please subscriber some Chad Prime. Name it some Chad 69 Prime. But let's just jump into it. So they are GM3. This is a GM3 game. Hi, I'd really appreciate a review. Not sure exactly where things went wrong, but I suspect a few small mistakes may have had a significant impact. Hey, it's a 13-minute game, so it's I think it's like a 2-0. Surprisingly, a large amount of time. Okay, let's jump into it. My headphones in. Okay, so let's already right off the bat, this team's on a bad start. That's funny. That's not me. That's not me. I'm not that Vortex. Let's see what the bans are gonna be. Let's skip to when the bans are Deadpool, Healer, Gambit, Wolverine for their Groot, and Invis. Okay, Wolverine's a bit of a surprise, but this none of the poke heroes made it through. No Hawkeye ban, no Hella ban. Go over to our friend. Uh-oh, textures.
It's every hero for themselves where I'm from.
Okay. let me put on.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Put on the
All
health
you need to do
bar.
is capture the mission area. Got it?
Good to be protected. Space, I can protect, but add time to the mix and things get tricky. Time to port. Relay deployed. It ain't cheap. Oh, they do not look happy. Wait, shields? Sweet. Well, hello there. Feeling fantastic.
Slow down a little bit. I need to get my settings in. Effective hero health bar. There, POV UI. There we go. There it is. There it is. Let's begin in earnest now. Fight started about here. We're at this point we're gonna purely watch the Fantastic. Delve in too deeply into the rest of the cast. Because this triple DPS and Groot as a solo tank. Okay, not bad. Double Groot. Okay. You have 2 elongations. I would say just use them. When you saw that magic right here, as soon as she dashed in, slow her down. Slow her down. You have 2. You have 2 charges. The goal isn't to have 0 charges at all time, but if you have 2, you gotta use them, right? Instead of just punching her, slow her down. And you're gonna be in the way of her minion. Do you see where the minion is right there? You're gonna be in the way of the minion. Want to get out. Obviously you're chained, so. But you know what is an easy way? Elongation. Because it's not locked out. He's also blocked by the walls. You did the best you could in that singular situation. I'm not gonna knock it. You're already looking one way. To completely turn around and try and help, it's difficult. But now you know, right? Now you know. And one thing is that your team, you have Star-Lord, Iron Fist, and Groot. You can let those guys be at the front. And you could stay with the healers now. Now that you know, okay, there's characters on the other team that are gonna be backlining. Are getting the support. I understand canceling. I would have kept it. Would have kept it. You need the movement speed. You need the HP. I would not have canceled it right away. I would have kept it for a little bit longer. So right there, right here. You had 800, and your team was losing. Obviously, it's very split second. You can't tell immediately, oh shit, we're in big trouble. But you were down a healer. You just got so much more HP and a movement speed boost. I would have kept it. I would have kept that form. At the very least, if I were to leave the form, I would have constantly been giving Groot shields. Right? Because you're not going to gain anything in this moment giving damage to the enemy. They're snowballing you right now. Ah, I saw that. I saw the way the arms were going. They were going to the Groots. That is so bizarre. Yeah, so while you still have elongation, I would have turned around and then just gone to the backline. And then used the rectangular rubber. Because rubber is super slow, man. And you don't want to use it when you're leaving. You want to use it when you've left. That way you stay alive after you've left. Because if you are unable to move, well, you get stuck. Mind you, they have 2 tanks. It's a bit of an uphill battle when it comes to retreating, because Groot could just put a wall on you.
I'm more resilient than you think.
I would have given shields by now. Just to move into the point. I would have given shields. You gotta go to somebody. You gotta get into the fight back quick. You can't just walk. You can't just walk. You gotta give it to the Groot, the Rocket, the Luna, somebody. You gotta go in there. You gotta give it. You gotta constantly apply. Because this elasticity, it helps you and your team. You're getting shields, they're getting shields, and you're able to close the gap. Yeah, I know a lot of people, and I've even seen the comment in my guide where it's like, you could do the animation cancel with the grab. It's like, yeah, that's great, but the further the grab travels, the more inaccurate it becomes. So if the person you're trying to do the cancel on is far away, you're gonna miss the grab, and then you're gonna miss a whole ability that you could have used at another time, at a better time. But yeah, if the person is point blank, do the punch animation cancel. But if they're in this situation where they're moving and they're far away from you, or they're more than an arm's length, just stick to punching and keep your distance. You still haven't used an elongation, by the way. Use it on Groot, man. You gotta help your Groot. You gotta get into the fight. You gotta help your Groot. Those shields are, right now, the only thing that can help him mitigate damage, because the other Groot walls are gonna be blocking Luna and Rocket orbs. As soon as this ends, I want to see an elongation. There we go. Keep it going. One more elongation. Don't go crazy here. This is where you might get in trouble. That's what I'm talking about. That's when you do the animation cancel. Nice work. Keep it pushing. Don't change targets like that. Don't change targets like that. Magic has already given up on fighting you. Fight the Groot. Use rectangular, but you didn't really have to, in my opinion. I think as long as you kept up your elongation.
Real firepower!
No. Oh. For what purpose? Your team is down. You've lost 2 people, and you're gonna lose to Luna. No matter what your ultimate achieves, she will die. I'm sorry. Look at that. Look at this. Why is it disappearing up there? Anyways, Magic and the Spider-Man. I'm sorry. She's cooked. So I don't really understand the purpose of the ultimate, because Spider-Man can swing away, Magic can use her portals, and by the 3rd bounce, you're out. Okay, you got Spider-Man. I won't take that away from you. But somebody in your team use ult? Oh, Star-Lord ulted. Interesting.
The only way we win this is together.
Hey,
Everything is mine.
your team made it. But I would have saved the ult. I would have saved the ult. Use elongation. Just use it. Not gonna hurt right now. The enemy team isn't here. You're getting more shields. Your teammates are getting more shields. You only have one healer, so the more HP your team has, the better. Just use it. If you used it right there, you would have slowed the Spider-Man, because the AoE bounce would have slowed him down. This is what I mean, but you gotta use your elongation. You can't just be a spectator. You're in the game. You gotta play. You're very lucky that Spider-Man missed. Okay, when you saw damage coming your way, you have to give elongation. I'm stopping myself, but it's just necessary. You have to give elongation. Elongation? At any point in time, please.
I'm ready to put on a show.
Okay, nice block.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
Okay, okay. Nice. No notes so far. Stay away from the walls. Stay away from the walls. Even if your team, even if it's your team's walls, stay away from them. Danger. Nice, nice work. Nice work. Okay. When you win on the point and the enemy team is that far away, as Mr. Fantastic, you have a disadvantage now. Your elongation won't stick and your punches won't reach. If you can measure that out, don't engage. There's no point. It's Spider-Man and it's Luna. He'll pull you, she'll shoot you, and freeze you. Dead. Now you're 90 to shield to big mode, but you'll be fine. But just like be careful.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Feeling fantastic.
Elongation towards the group. Do it. Just do it. Okay, just do elongations even when there's a pause. Just helps. Elongation. Okay, when somebody is CC'd like that, whether it's freeze, sleep, anything like exile, as soon as it ends, use the grab, because then that's a second form of CC. So they're slowed again. And then when you use the grab, use elongation. That's another form of CC. Now they're slowed. And all this time, you're applying damage and you're giving yourself shields. Okay, good. Good pivot to a new target. But the further away he gets, the sooner you have to be decisive to turn back. I would not have chased. No point. Did you see how ugly it gets? Like, and how you achieved nothing? I'm sorry. The way it sounds hurtful, but where did that get you? Whereas if you were with your team with the Groot ulted, because you left at the same time he did when I told you to pull back, you could have participated in DPS to get kills.
This is real firepower.
Now you're stuck. I think you've made it to the. You did. This was purely to save yourself. I don't even see any strategy behind this. You didn't have ult at the time. I would have said if the group was walling you, that's when you should have probably ulted, but you didn't have it. And it's the enemies. So hard to tell in the replay, unless I see who's ulting. But do you see how you're surviving purely off of the shields? This is why it's important to elongate. You're gonna kill her by the looks of it. That's good. But the magic was right there. Died?
A futile attempt.
Yeah. The whole team is still alive, which is weird. All pulled away. Let me turn on the some more.
I'm not ready to give up yet.
Helps me figure out what's.
The area's almost yours.
Behold,
I like
Good. Crazy stutter. Build your elasticity. It takes 6 seconds. I'm pretty sure it takes 6 seconds. You're gonna be walking a lot longer than that. So just build your elasticity with the grab. Just build it. So by the time you get there, you'll have some amount of like shortcut to generating your big mode inflated when you need it. Because right now you have nothing. You're just walking. First instinct should have been to elongate, but you got this done. Keep elongating. There we go, there we go.
I am ready to put on a show.
What was that grab? Who was it for? I don't even see you aiming it at anybody. At this rank, your like intention behind using abilities has to be purposeful. It's one thing to try and use the ability and then miss, and then it's another thing to throw it around. So when it comes to using the grab, it's like I said, I showed you the 3 like ish situations that you want to use. When you're walking back and there's nobody to elongate, the cooldown is gonna take a lot shorter time than it is to get back into the fight. That allows you to build elasticity. So that's when you use it. Another time is when you're doing the animation cancel punch. For close distance battle, you throw it out there, you get the grab, you get the animation cancel. Boom, you're good. And the other time is to stop somebody when they're already CC'd. Those are 3 guaranteed situations and where it's useful for you. Because the first one, when you're walking back from spawn, you're getting closer to inflated without even having to be in combat. Second one, you're killing faster. You're dealing more, you're increasing your DPS. And the third one, you're maintaining the CC on the enemy team. Enemy character, enemy, whatever. That's when it's important. Like, you have to use your abilities with purpose. You just throw it out there. For example, I don't know who you were trying to grab. Like, who was that for? You have both the Groot, the Luna, and the Doctor Strange in front of you, and it still went nowhere.
I am ready to.
And don't forget, Doctor Strange can block your punches and your grabs when you're normal.
Put on a show.
So if you just throw it out there in front of him, he might block it. He wants to block it. I mean, he could block Rocket's ultimate. He could block Rocket's healing. He wants to protect Luna, so he's going to be blocking damage for her. So if you're keeping that in mind, why would you then use your grab? It might just get blocked. It might end up being worth nothing. Now, obviously, regardless of whether it hits or not, it's still generating elasticity, which is still some sort of a, positive, a bright side to the situation. But clearly, you want to use it while you have a damage boost and you have enemies in front of you.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Keep going, keep going. That's unfortunate, but keep going, keep going. Yes, much better.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Keep fighting, keep fighting, keep fighting. You're fantastic. You can survive everything.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. This is good. This is good. No matter how dire, no matter how dire, that was good. It's just like the disadvantage when it comes to Groot. So, do you see what I mean? If you had your grab earlier on, you weren't able to use it. Okay, that's what I meant. That was just good pathing from the other team as well. It's just unfortunate that like your team wasn't able to help out at all. Like, I don't know what the other DPS are doing. Like, both supports are right there. You're chasing them down, and you have a Groot. It's a 3v1, and your team is doing nothing. That's incredible.
The amazing Spider-Man.
That's just what it is when you play Phantom. So in this situation, what you did was not bad. It was not wrong. The way that Groot was playing, physically blocking for the Luna, and the way the Luna was playing, kiting you and healing, what can you do? You know, what I would have done though, and what you can do, and I'm not saying that I would have perfectly executed this. Let's let this keep going. You have to bait Luna's freeze, which means like at some point through the fight, when you get her to half, or when you're approaching her and you feel like you've gone enough time without having been frozen, use your rubber. Use your rubber. A, you won't get damaged in that time. B, they'll be shooting shots. And C, they might just miss their abilities, or you know, you might actually block it with your rubber. So in that Groot fight, when the walls were out, when Luna was shooting, when Groot was shooting, you rubbered towards the end when you were about to die. Might be better. Replay hates it when this happens. Goes to Rocket's purpose. Right here. Where you died, right? I want to see when you use your rubber. You used it when you were about to die. You don't use it when you're about to die. I would have used it probably here. Just to delay the inflated mode. Just to see like how the fight's gonna go. You didn't get frozen. You have frozen before this, I'm pretty sure. Frozen up here. How long does it take for Luna's cooldown? If you don't know a cooldown, and it's like a character that NetEase likes, think 10 seconds. So if you've been fighting for 10 seconds after they use this ability, they're gonna use it again.
I'm ready to put on a show.
I mean, let's look at the Luna. Let's go to the Luna. Rosie. Yeah, see? 10 seconds, 12 seconds. That's kind of the mindset you want to have. If you're unsure of a cooldown from an enemy, 10 seconds. Unless it's something like, obviously like a long time, like Soul Bond, for example. Or if it's something like that, then obviously, no, you have a lot of time. But in cases like these, where it's CC abilities, just think 10 seconds.
So much.
I would have elongated to like, you have to use elongation, man. You have to use it as much as possible. Go to the next round. Let's not spot for too long. This is a really quick one. You guys must have destroyed them. Just on you. Why did he go to the rockets? Okay, so now you have a new team. You still have one tank. No. Times like these, and this is me being honest with you, Fanta can work, but they have a Spider-Man magic. I'd say honestly, just take the L and go Thing. Just do it. He's way better at stopping people.
A nice deep freeze.
Elongate, my friend. You have to elongate, man. You have to. It can make the difference between somebody on your team living and dying. The amount of HP you're giving them. Not just like 25. It's literally rocket health packs you're giving out.
This is real fire.
Why'd you turn around? They're dead. I'm sorry. They're dead. They are way too far back. They allowed that distance to happen. In my honest opinion, they allowed that distance to happen. Luna was literally right behind you. And then you turn around after 5 seconds. She's all the way over there. I'm sorry, that's her mistake. That's not yours. She should have stayed with you guys when you had the push. Not on you. That death is not on you. Now you're losing your offensive momentum that you had to protect them. And you're down a rocket beacon. All because they decided to go all the way back, even though the team was going all the way forward. What?
We earned this.
Again, like I said, make sure it's purposeful. Even if you stop the Strange, what would that have achieved? Just elongate towards him. Elongate towards him. It brings him down so that he won't have to block your Star-Lord's ultimate. Although I don't even know why Star-Lord ulted. Okay, get out. Oh wow, that completely destroyed your inflated.
I'm ready to put on a show.
Not bad, but you have to spend the remaining bounces to get out. You have to spend the remaining bounces to get out. I'm sorry. When you're in that deep and Luna ults, your ultimate is not achieving anything anymore. So now that you know that you could get all 6, use the remaining amount you have to get back to your team. Because if you keep going forward, you're going to be in trouble.
I am ready to put on a show.
This is what I mean by elongate. It just makes doing every other ability easier. See, if you had elongate and you went towards him, you would have been able to grab him right away. Because there's less travel time and you don't have to worry about accuracy. He's right there. Remember, it's not about aiming with the reticle when it comes to the grab. It's aiming with your arm. And you're always using your right arm. So if you just elongate it to the rocket, and you're right there in front of him. Look at this. You're right there in front of him. What do you think your arm's gonna do? Even if your reticle's right there, your arm's gonna get him. What happened? Stay away from the demon. Always move away from the demon. I know, when it comes to magic, always move away from the demon. She's juking you. I'm sorry, she's juking you. Spend your efforts elsewhere. You've already lost the supports you're trying to defend, so spend your efforts elsewhere.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
But this is working in your favor. Just so you like, obviously this is working in your favor. It works. But times like these, I want you to do something for me. Fighting a magic. I want you to count the amount of times she's portaled. She has a limit, so count. We're very lucky that she already used all of them to fight you. She had one more, or if she used, instead of a demon on the last one, but her twirl, she would have been able to escape. Because at this point in time, you have no elongation. And you're going to be in big mode. Look at this, look at this. See that? Demon. A good magic would have dashed out. Now, what's the demon gonna do for that little HP? Mr. Fantastic is just gonna punch through it. Dashing out still gets you the HP and the insane movement that Mr. Fantastic can't catch up with when you're in inflated. I wasn't recording. I'll have to splice it through the stream. Spider-Man, you want to do it when he's like getting in, not when he's going out. Unless you're in like a super closed map like Hell's Heaven. Man, you got elongations, man. You gotta use them. I'll keep saying it. You gotta use it. Because you're going up against divers. You can't control when they're coming in. So the best you can do is mitigate when they do. Elongate, get into the fight, man. Get into the fight. You know what I mean? When he's getting out, it's just not gonna work. It's not gonna work. No, stay. The enemy is all there. The enemy is all there. Stay there. Help your Thor. There you go. That's when you elongate. He's using his ultimate, so he'll survive. That's when you want to elongate.
This is real firepower.
Elongate to Jeff. Elongate to Jeff. If you elongate it, well, I mean, he's using his ultimate, so he'll be fine. But good.
They can't be allowed to seize control.
Elongate. What was that grab? What was that grab? Just elongate. Elongate, then grab. If you're unsure you can get the grab 100%, elongate, then grab. What you want. So just a few notes. When it comes to like it comes to like mitigating divers and like playing anti-dive, you want to stop them when they're coming in, not when they're going out. Thing is better at stopping them when they're going out, but as Fantastic, you can, the best you can do is stop them when they're coming in.
I just want to see if it'll charge up my gun. Come on, I'll give
You also need to have supports who are willing to shoot back,
Come on.
and it's hard for Jeff and Rocket to do that easily. They're better at, you know, shooting at bigger targets. Smaller targets like Spider-Man, it's not gonna be easy.
3,
Possible, it's not gonna be easy.
1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Keep going, keep one more.
I was born to battle. And I have learned
What I'm talking about.
peace as well.
How much HP you have? 525. Don't you want to keep that up at all times?
Oh boy, here they come.
And with an armor pack, it could go up to 600 and 600. Okay, if you don't see anybody, farm your inflated. Farm your inflated. But right now you haven't, so I would use it on an enemy like Thor, for example, because Thor is a very movement kind of guy. Like, he's gonna move your enemy team, so you want to mitigate that by slowing him down. You know that right now all the divers are in front of your team. You know that right now. Do you see what I mean? How Thor is like a movement kind of guy?
Yours to capture now.
Don't quit on me now, little buddy.
So your choices in this kind of game mode is either playing super aggressive with the team and telling the supports to move up with you, because that's what they should be doing when they're getting dived. It's not your job to completely turn around and try and turn it like to defend them. Like, it's impossible. I don't want to say impossible, but it's difficult. Look how much bandwidth you're spending, right? Just turning around and leaving literal damage to try and help them. That's not how it should be. You have two choices. Either from now on, spend your time and effort with them at all costs, or you play aggressive. You make sure that the dive team has no choice but to also switch.
Mission area is yours.
I really don't know what Iron Fist is doing. I'm being honest with you. Yeah, look at that. 8 and 8. Iron Fist, just play tank, brother. Oh god, no. Just die. Just die. Just die. Like, they captured the point. Your team is dead. Just die. Die. It literally has zero value right now. Literally zero value. Just die. One thing that I said in, I made so many Mr. Fantastic videos, but when it comes to playing the game, if you're gonna die, die fast. Don't struggle for life. Don't struggle for nothing. If you know you're fucked, don't bother using rubber and delaying. If you know you're gonna die and you cannot survive, just die fast. That should be like your first thought.
Hey team, enjoy the amplifier.
No, they have a shark.
Good to be protected. Sorry about that.
I feel so bad for your solo tank. You guys would have won this game so easily if you had two tanks.
Double KO. You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. Control lost.
Easily. This game would have been so easy.
This is a nice spot.
And you have a rocket too, and I know Penny isn't banned, so why aren't you guys using Penny? That's a much easier way to anti-dive. I know this is season 5.5. There's no way it's a season 6. Unless it is a season 6. Oh, because there's Deadpool. I'm sorry, there's no Penny. Even so, a single generator would be enough too.
This is real firepower.
Very good, very good.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
Very good, very good. What you're doing is very good. Elongate to rocket. Or elongate it to rocket, but this is good so far. Enemy team has been using you guys have used ultimates. You guys have used 3 ultimates. They've used only 2. 3. So your team won the ult battle.
Time to heal. Teleportation time. Behold, that child!
Yes. Yes. What I mean, this is what I mean by having your distended grip ready after CC. Who do you think she's gonna target? You know what I mean? Who do you think she's gonna target? Elongate to those targets. I said this in my guide. Either in my guide or in like how to counter other heroes, right? If you are unable to elongate towards the enemy, elongate towards their target. Because you're going to give yourself shield, you're going to give your ally shield, and the slow and the damage is AoE. You're going to be helping somebody regardless. Whether it's yourself, your ally, or destroying an enemy. You know what I mean? Ultimate's done. So, he had no dashes left. Elongate to Hulk. Help him out.
Hulk's the god of thunder!
But if you had elongated to Hulk, how much HP would you have?
Remind me not to make the tiny jump, okay?
Probably would have survived.
I'm not ready to give up yet.
Use grip. Use grip right then and there.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
That's just really helpful. It's over. It's over. They've capped it. They've capped it. But you've made it to 99, so you have a lot of wiggle room. I'd say you have like a minute of wiggle room. You have ultimate. Your rocket has ultimate. Oh, you're doing a portal. Oh, very lucky. Very nice. Okay. Just a couple of important things before I talk about who you're targeting with your ultimate. Take like 10 seconds to understand the battlefield and then use your ultimate. Because first of all, let's go back. Let's see what we're doing. Elongate to somebody so you have more HP, first of all. Second of all, you don't really know where the enemy team is. You see Magneto and you see Jeff. Jeff is half HP, but he's healing when he's under, and he does not have he has CC immunity. So every bounce is not gonna slow him down. It's gonna deal damage. It's not gonna slow him down, but he's also getting healed. It's 75 first, and then plus 75, plus 75, plus 75. So he's already at max, and that's not gonna do anything to him. I would rather you just do it on the Magneto. He still died, thankfully. I would have rather you done it on the Magneto. That way you would have been able to see other people who are slowed. Now granted, yes, Magneto does have his bubble. And it could be like, you might lose your ultimate. But by doing it on Magneto, there's always going to be somebody near him. Thor, Rocket. Somebody you could hit momentarily. Oh, Spider-Man. That was a terrible combo. For you, not anything you've done on your own.
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Looks like they might win.
Cool. More bad guys. Just arm it up.
What? Step on the bubble! What? Step on the bubble! Oh, is that the enemy team's bubble? Because it's blue, it's probably theirs, right? Yeah, okay. Elongate, man! Elongate! You could have killed the Strange. You still did, but you could have killed him much sooner. Then grab. Elongate, then grab. What? Why? Cancel it. You get HP back. Cancel it. Don't go into rubber. Cancel it. You get HP back. In times like this is when you would want to use your rubber at the end, because your entire purpose is to stall. Entire purpose is to stall, so use it at the end. If you had just canceled your inflated, you would have gotten back to 375, and then you would have had some amount of healing, and you would have had your rubber. So, the tips that I could give is definitely use your elongation as much as possible, my friend. Use your elongation as much as possible, and use your grip when you're closer to the person. Remember that group battle, and you used it right in front of them? That magic battle, when you used it right in front of them, that's when it worked out for you. But every other time, it just didn't work. Because of the travel, you have to think of that extended grip as a projectile. And so, if the enemy is moving left, and you want to grab them while your reticle is still on the right, you can move it to grab them. But it also has to reach them too. Right? Just something to keep in mind. So the closer you are, the more it's going to hit, and the better it's going to be for it, because it slows them down and it pulls you closer to them. That's the whole point. There are still times when you have distended grip and you pull them towards you, but the elongation does not have the distance because they could still move fast. But that was obviously before they added the I think it was Earthbound or something like that. The Bucky Punch for like 1 second for the distended grip. So there's that for it, which is working for you. But I mean, that's one of them. So elongation, use it as much as possible. Extended grip, use it when you're a little bit closer to verify, especially on smaller people, right? If you're using it on a big person like Groot or Venom or Hulk or whatever, just throw it out there. You'll get them. But if you're gonna try and use it on Luna, use it up close. Use your rubber when you're in a 1v1, not early, but to bait out cooldowns. Maybe you haven't seen my videos, but there's one where in the video where, and I'll just kind of the backdrop, but in the video where I talked about Mr. Fantastic's best maps, I had a clip where I baited out Black Widow's kicks and my how to counter. I detail exactly what you can use for your rubber and who to bait out and what to bait out. And just remember, if you're fighting somebody on a 1v1 and you want them to use their abilities, going inflated is going to trick them to think, going rubber is going to trick them to think you're going inflated. So they want to use their abilities because they're seeing a change in the fight. And any change in a fight is normally bad for them in a 1v1. So just bait it out, bait it out. It also stops them from dealing damage. They're going to be shooting at you, and high chance that they might end up using all their abilities. Like the magic fight, for example. When I fight magic, I try to elongate as much as possible. If she throws minions, I try to get away from the minions, but I also use my rubber. Because everything she does constantly generates shields. Whether it's the minion, whether it's the dash, whether it's the portal. All of it
Even the charging up the attack, I believe, also gives shield. So times like that, use your rubber. You're not going to be taking any damage. Good for you. The ultimate. I don't even know what value you got from it the entire game. You killed Luna once, you killed Spider-Man once, and then like 2 other times you used it to try to survive, and it didn't work out. Don't do that. Do it when your team has momentum. So when your team is all together and you're pushing, do it at that point. When your team has gotten some eliminations, do it at that point. Use it aggressively. Use it offensively. Don't use it defensively. It won't get you very far if you use it defensively. Because it just doesn't kill. It doesn't have killing potential. It has slow potential. It has ramping up damage potential. That's really good for when you want to keep momentum, when you want to push, when you want to be offensive. That's when you want to use it. So when Groot is ulting, you ult. When Rocket is ulting, you ult. Not when Star-Lord is ulting. Not when Iron Fist is ulting. Unless you have a duo who you can combo with. Right? When Luna is ulting, you ult. Not the enemy, because it's not going to get too much value. But yours. Why? Because everybody on the enemy team is going to want to kill Luna. And where are they going to be when they want to kill Luna? They're going to be right in front of Luna. You're getting healed. Luna's going to be fine. And the enemy team is slow and damaged. Win-win for you. So those are the imparting words that I have to share. I hope it helps you. If you have any questions, just go to the Discord, ask me, or the comments of the video. This is probably going to come out in a week too. I have so many things queued up, but it will come out on YouTube. Now let's take a look at the stats: 60% accuracy, final hits. I mean, overall, if I had to pin the blame on somebody who was lacking, it was your Iron Fist. What'd this guy do? What did he do? 10 deaths? 5 final hits? He should have swapped to a tank. Any other tank. Any tank. And then your team would have won. I think obviously there are things that you can correct for yourself, but this is a team game and you are at the mercy of the other 5 players. Your healers could have also played heroes that would have been better against dive, like Rocket Jeff. Nobody decided to play Loki. Nobody decided to play Ultron would have gotten your team smoked. But let's take a look at the strategists. I know these 2 are banned. Technically these 3 were banned. That Cloak, really good against dive, right? With the vulnerability, with the cloak thing. You had Loki. Nobody was playing Moon Knight. Nobody was playing Bucky. Really good. Adam Warlock, Rocket was fine. I just don't think Jeff would have worked. I think maybe even Mantis would have worked. For sleeping. And for damage boosting. And for the ultimate. Luna was fine. But the way your team was playing, she was always far away, and you guys were up ahead, aggressive. It just would not have worked. That's my closing remarks for this VOD review. Hope it's helped you. Let's move on to our next friend. I'm gonna end the recording. Okay. So, I am Koken Smash. Awesome. I love it. Ultron. Fanta and Ultron. Oh, this is such a great day. Gold 2 currently. I felt I played pretty good this game, but wasn't able to get the win. So, wondering what I should have done better. Near the very end of last overtime round, I died from Punisher and remembered I should maybe stay lower to the ground and closer to my team to fight against the Spidey as well. Okay, so there's already some introspection, which I love. Awesome. You're already learning from your mistakes, which is great. Your healing number is great, but you died quite a bit of time. So that number could have been much higher. You had a Gambit, you had a Rocket. So honestly, you want to stay close to them. I'm just already critiquing just from what I'm seeing. Right? You have 2 tanks, or is this just for Portal? No, this is not just for Portal. Great. And then was this
Okay, so wow, you've had some switches in your team. Interesting. And you've stayed like consistently throughout. Okay. The enemy team: Spider-Man, Punisher, Emma, Strange. Okay. Map is Kunlun. Okay, let's get started. So I'm gonna be this is the same stream, so I'm gonna be a little less harsh compared to my friend who was in GM, some Chad. I feel like with gold there's some expectation, and I don't want to say, but a bit of a lower standard, which is fine. It's all a learning, you know, everyone's learning. Everyone's at different stages. It doesn't matter what platform you're on, personally speaking. But it's also like understanding the level of the game that you're in, right? Like the critiques that I'll give for GM and the critiques that I'll give for gold, it's gonna be different. Some of it's gonna have leniency, other is not, because there's expectations that have to be met. Okay, I don't know what these vibe-based bans are, but you know, sure. What's going on, Penny? Okay, but that's like you're on defense. You could use that. Whatever. Whole different lobby. Let's see let's see what the bans are. Jeff, Penny. Okay. Okay, sure. You did start out as Ultron. Awesome. And you're on attack. Perfect. Literally switched to your POV. Why did it do this? Oh, I remember that. Very interesting reticle. Very interesting reticle.
3, 2,
I prefer a smaller one. Just forces you to be more accurate.
to stop them from securing the mission
Okay.
area.
The gap between where you see the enemies and where you spawn in this map is very close. I probably would have not used the shield. The dash, sure, whatever. That's on you if you want to just get into the fight quick. I would not have used the shield. Why? Because in like what, 2 seconds, while it's still in cooldown, everybody else in your team is gonna be seeing the enemy. Okay, you know what? I just uploaded the guide video, so let's go ahead and break down the team that you have. You have a mainly pokish team, right? You're poke, Mag is poke, Gambit kind of poke, I would say. So you're going to be playing in like a poke brawl-ish playstyle, because magic is going to force your team to move up. And you're on attack, so you have to move up anyways. But for the most part, it's going to be a while until you engage the other team. Okay, right now, Mag is right in front of the enemy team. So instead of keeping the drone on Groot, pass it to Mag. Mag is right in front of the enemy. He's going to be taking a lot of damage. And it's going to take you a while to heal. You and Gambit a while to heal. So give it back to... Either take the magic one off and put it into Mag, or take the Groot one and give it back to... Because that's... I just was about to say, it's going to disconnect. Oh, you passed it on. Awesome. Awesome. Very good, very good, very good. Right now, I want you to be very cognizant of where you're standing. Be very, very... I think I've... do you see this? Do you see this? Where you are. Right now, nobody in your team is protecting you. So if somebody, like Hella, decided to shoot you, she could very much do that if she wanted to. I want you to be very aware of your positioning. Pass it back to Mag. You have to be lightning fast. You have one drone up right now. Pass it back to Mag. Or give a new one to Mag. Don't just sit there, because you need healing. You need healing. So if you're going to play in proximity to Mag, or if you're going to play proximity to Squirrel Girl, or Gambit, pass, or make a new drone. You have 2. Only seeing 1. Okay. I'm still only seeing 1. Go up, go up, go up, go up.
Double KO.
Okay. You still need to add another drone.
You still need to add another drone. This is fine. This is fine. No notes here. You're just capping. Enemy team doesn't really have dive, so I'm not really commenting on giving Gambit the drone, for example. So I totally understand leaving it on the tanks. Or the magic if she pushes too far. I would give this to the mag. He is facing the enemy team right now. Okay, where was she? You even able to see her? Doubt it. No. Not on you. There's a certain level of like, oh, I could have done something, and that's kind of on you. Right? This was not on you. This was on you. I like where you're playing. You want to stick to the rocks, but I would rather you stick to the rocks in this location, like this. I want you to stick to the rocks like this. Pop out, you see the whole team. You pop out, you see the whole team, and you're still protected. Here, there is a slight advantage because the spawn door is right there, but there's less cover, and you don't see your team as much from this perspective. I want you to keep that in mind because the enemy team has... Oh, they don't have Hela anymore. That's a blessing in disguise for you. That is such a huge blessing in disguise for you. Okay, so screenshot is F12. I guess every time I'm switching to you, it's gonna give me that. But you haven't given drone to anybody. And those shields haven't gone to anybody but the squirrel girl. You have to, like, this is why it's important for you. Do you see, like, how almost the moment you came here, you started applying the drones? And I told you to be here so that you can apply the drones and see your team? This is what I mean. You have to be very, like, in this part of the map, you are going to be low to the ground. Just keep that in mind. I'll give one to Mag. Okay, keep it on the Gambit. Keep it on the Gambit, because clearly the Magic wants to try something. Keep it on the Gambit. Risky, but I like it. Risky, but I like it. Risky, but I like it. I would have waited just a little bit more. I would have waited just a little bit more until the pressure on the Strange was just a little bit off. Because he was able to block a good chunk and the enemy team was able to disperse. I would have waited until there was a little bit more pressure for the Strange. I like this. I love this aggression. I love this aggression. You can kill her. You can kill her. You can kill her. Shield. 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 You can kill her. I believe in you. You can kill her. You can kill her. Shield and dash. You have the ability to expand your HP. Use it. Okay? You have the ability to expand your HP. Use it. Your dash was... Oh. You have your dash. You have your shield. You can pace the extra HP that you're getting. You could, for example, start with dash. You're moving a little bit faster. You have 65. Then you could go into shield. Because you want to be... You have the... Oh, you don't have the... You have the Gambit ult. The Gambit ult deals explosion damage. Be close to her. I know the UI is screwing with me. But you already used it to get close to her. That's fine. But you still have it. You still have the dash and the shield. So you could still increase your HP, which will allow you to survive longer. You've already committed to this battle, so you're gonna die. You're gonna at least take something with you, you know? If you watch my guide, for anybody who's watching this VOD review, if you've watched my guide, I say when it comes to using your Encephalo Ray, you want to make sure that you are landing your shots towards the end. Because the final burst is already a nice, meaty 75. Whereas anything prior to that is just tick damage that equals up to 74. Unfortunate. Yes, I love it. Okay, you're in trouble. What are you gonna do? Here's what I will do. Before I see what you do, immediately I'm going up. Immediately I'm going up. Perfect, perfect. Healed yourself. Even if it's at the cost. Even if it's at the cost of the drone, of the ability cooldown, shield yourself. Love this. That was perfect. Reapply the drones. Reapply the drones. And the reason why is because you have to give the drone to anybody who's going to take damage or who you know will consistently take damage. Squirrel Girl is not gonna be a target the enemy team wants to kill. It's gonna be you. It's gonna be Gambit. It's gonna be the tanks. Why? Because the tanks are gonna be in front. So unless your Squirrel Girl is fragging out and becomes public enemy number 1, like a Hawkeye or something, give the drone to the tanks and the supports. Remember, this isn't even a brawl comp or a dive comp. Like, majority, it's not a dive comp or a brawl comp. So you don't have to give it to the DPS. Gambit will heal them. The drone being near Gambit will heal them. The drone being near the tank will heal them. That's fine. Give it to the tanks and give it to Gambit. Those are your major candidates for this comp. And the reason why you want to, and you have to remember this when you play as Ultron, anybody who has the drone is getting 35. They're getting more healing than the AoE from the drone. And who do you want to have the most amount of healing? The people who take the most amount of damage. Look at Groot. Look at Mag.
Just in time. Thanks.
I want to say something, but I'm not sure yet. I want to see what the rest of the situation is. Do you see what I mean? When I say, like, you want to give the drone to whoever's going to be targeted the most or whoever's taking the most damage? That's exactly why. When you see the enemy team has a magic, when you see the enemy team has a Scarlet Witch, who do you think they're going to target the most? Scarlet Witch, probably the person who's dealing the most amount of damage, or somebody who's flying. Magic, 10 out of 10. So 1 drone for the supports, 1 drone for the tanks. 2 drones for the tanks if nobody's touching your supports. For whatever reason. Very nice. Very nice.
Still a chance to stop them.
Nah. She would have been, no, I don't, what's the word? Whatever. I wouldn't have done that. She's already gonna get healed by osmosis from the other drone. Do you see the Groot though? Do you see what he's doing? I love it. Oh my god, I love this. Yes! I love this. My friend, you need to put up some walls, but I love this. I love this, and I love what you're doing too. I would be a little bit higher though. Just for this single scenario. And I would be a little bit closer to the wall. I don't mind your positioning, I'd just be a little bit closer to the wall. Now I would leave. The moment she showed up, I would leave. So far though, I love this. I would not have dashed, but I don't. No, I'm still fine with this. Nothing yet. But be higher when you're ulting. I know the projectile takes a little bit more time to travel when you're like that, but be a little bit higher. It makes the angle for shooting much more easier, because the lower you are, the less you can like adapt your aim or recalibrate your aim. Because look at that. Look at where you're shooting and look where the Luna is. If you were higher, you would have had a bit more forgiveness on aiming at her properly. Very nice. But this is also why it's important for you to be higher. Because at a much higher rank, that Emma, as soon as your ult would have finished, would have grabbed you. But you're doing fine. Now, I don't know why you turned around. There's nothing there for you. Don't do that. And you'll see this for some of the VOD reviews that I have coming up. Don't do this. Unless your team is there, don't do this. The cart's moving, my friend. The cart is moving. You are a hero who relies on line of sight. So don't do this. Your drone already disconnected. And those are the guys who need healing. Because they're engaging with the enemy team. Don't do this. Don't do this. Unless your team... Ultron is a hero who needs your team to be with your... You need to be with your team. For your drones, so you could get healing, and so they could get healing. And for damage, so that you don't get damaged, and you can apply damage easier. Right? You're kind of like in that fog, that foliage of teammates. But when you're like this, you're a prime target. Not only that, but you're also just not healing. You're not engaging with your team. Don't do this. I know it's very important to make the cart move faster, but when you're overwhelmingly on offense like this, and you're just winning, like, do you see that? That would not have been a thing if you were there. I'm sorry, but you need to be with your team at times like this. You have to be with your team. The amount of pressure that your team is generating, that is so much more valuable than the cart moving 0.6% faster. Look at how much more healing you could have generated. How much more damage you could have done. How much more pressure you could have applied. You have to be with your team, my friend. This is getting you no value whatsoever.
Us against the world.
For mutant
Now or never. Stop them.
You would have had more healing than the Gambit, actually, now that I realize this. Okay, now they have a Spider-Man.
My friends are easy to hear.
I like that. I like that. Give it back to Groot. Give it back to Groot. Or Squirrel Girl. Or reapply it. Reapply it right away. Even if the person doesn't have the drone and they're critical, just do the shield if they're in the AoE. Because they get it. I appreciate you going for the fight, but stick with your team. This is a low ceiling. Spider-Man does not have to do much in a low ceiling.
judge, jury.
Oh, why'd you leave him? He was dead to rights. I know I'm very confusing with that, but he was right there. He was dead. If you already went to kill him, and then you just let him go, come on, kill him. You put that much effort into the Invisible Woman. Do it on the Spider-Man, because he'll actually kill you.
Executioner!
Kind of screwed a little bit. They're kind of screwed a little bit.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Shield. Shield, 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 shield. If it's way too late for you to dash, shield. You probably could have survived that if you shielded. Give the drone to Groot.
Us against the world.
Don't ult. Please do not ult this. Dash, dash, dash. Nice, nice, very nice, very nice. Give the drone to Groot.
Mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
That magic is already a lost cause, so give the drone to Groot. When the enemy team already has a support ult and your magic is already like far away, she's lost cause. Reapply to Groot.
You stop them in their tracks.
What? And I'll break it down for you.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
That is one less drone that your team could be using. Although it's really unfortunate that they give you the bubble. But if you want to be really cavalier, alt. Fuck it, alt. You're CC immune. You get healed. Gambit's healing you, trying to heal you. Fuck it, alt. Get them off you. They don't have a Magneto, so the only person who could stop you is Strange. And then you could, or Emma technically, but you could break through their shields. You could just move. You could move away from them. And they just finished using their Cloak and Dagger ult, and their Invis ult was not too long ago. Would not have been a bad idea to do it, honestly. Shield, just shield, just shield, just shield. At that point, just shield. If you see them critical and you apply the drone to them at that moment, shield. Don't even worry about applying the second drone. Yes, use the cover. Use that cover. Stay in that cover. Stay in that cover. Stay until the rest of your team moves forward. You could still get singled out. I like this. 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 Squirrel Girl fucking took all your kills, but I like this a lot. I like that a lot. Squirrel Girl took all your kills, but it is what it is. I would have done the same thing. I would have been pissed off that Squirrel Girl ulted the same.
Now, a disappearing egg. Don't give them another inch, or else. Better stop that vehicle.
Move, my friend, move. Move, don't stand still. Move, 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 move. Strafe slowly. You have to get used to being able to strafe and aim. Build that muscle memory. Don't just stand still. You're an easy target. If there was a Hawkeye in your team, or if Punisher decided, hey, I'm gonna look at this Ultron for 1 second longer, you would have been cooked. Strafe. Get used to strafing and moving. If you ever watch my Ultron gameplay, I'm always strafing and moving. If I'm standing still, it means I'm in a very comfortable situation. And right now where you are not in a comfortable situation. So you have to keep strafing, you have to keep moving. Because right now the enemy team has a Punisher and a Spider-Man. So if they look at you and you're standing still, you're done.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Shield, shield, shield. You don't have it. You don't have it. Reapply, reapply. Reapply to the mag so that he gets more healing. What I mean? Do you see what I mean? You weren't even like standing still. You weren't even standing still and the Punisher rinsed you. Imagine if you were. I would say if I had to critique, because I'm kind of waiting until you respond. But if I had to say anything, I would have, it's fine where you are in this moment. But once you dodge Strange's ult, don't just stand there. Get the fuck out.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Get the fuck out. Dodge and get the hell out of there. Because if you dashed, you would have had enough HP to survive a little bit longer. Remember, there's a health pack. Health pack right here, I think. Is it like somewhere? There it is. You were right there. So if you had just dashed, gone here, gone all the way around. Because remember, when you're Ultron, unlike some of the other healers, you don't have to look at your healers to heal them. Your team to heal them. You have 5 seconds, and it's a long 5 seconds. Fly the drone, dash, take your path out. You don't even have to look at them. Look at them again to reset the line of sight counter. Get out. Everybody else survived. You didn't. And you weren't even hit by the Strange ult. Use your abilities. Another screenshot. That was very, I don't know what this, wow, that worked for her.
For mutant kind.
Only 60 seconds left.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Don't peek, don't peek, don't peek, don't peek, don't peek. It worked out. It worked out.
The current score is 0-3. The battle battle starts in 5.
You're already on defense. I wanna
3,
see where you are.
2, 1.
No. I would have been, if you watch some of my footage, I'm usually right here. Right here. Because you have this to go back further into the point, and you can move forward to stay in line of sight of. Where you are isn't wrong. Where you are isn't wrong. It'll take you a long time to get back to your heals. It'll take you a long time to get back to your allies. And the enemy will see you. You're isolated. The enemy will see you. They have a Hela. But you have a Hela. They have a Punisher, is what I meant. You're not getting healed right now. You don't have the potential to be healed.
Got it?
And you already lost a drone on somebody. You see how, like, subconsciously you're already going to where I told you to go? You're getting lower. You're getting closer. Because you know where you have to be. Don't stand still, my friend. Until it becomes your problem, stay shooting the front.
I appreciate you.
Perfect, I like this. Now, see how now it's becoming your problem? So what you do is, boom, tracer on you. Dash right down to your team. Right down to your team. Okay? When Spider-Man is attacking you, go down. Go down. Go down. And go down and go to the closest source of healing. Whether it's your own drone, whether it's a health pack, whether it's a healer. Go down. He's trying again, but just remember, he's trying again without any cooldowns. I would not have done that. I would not have done that. I would have kept it on the Groot and the Mag, or on the Gambit. I would not have done that. Because right now where you are, it's just gonna make you like I would not be here. I would not be here. I would still be close to my team. I would be right here. Actually, it's easier to show where. I'd be right here. Right? I don't mind where you are. It's not bad, but you have a Spider-Man. And the more distance you draw from your team, the easier it is for Spider-Man to kill you. I would have been low. I would have been with the team. Now look. See what happens. Oh, you are so lucky that Spider-Man just isn't able to kill you. How is he not doing the damage? Dude, oh, yes. Oh. Okay, so when you see this happening, when you see that, oh, you just got your ultimate. I don't blame you then. I don't blame you then. But always ult when they're halfway, not when they're critical. Because remember, with Ultron, his ultimate travels, and it has a 2-second startup. Times like that, shoot at who's shooting you. Fuck it. Shoot at who's shooting you. You also didn't reuse your dash, so you could have gotten extra HP. Shoot at who's shooting you. You could probably kill him faster than he can kill you if you had your shield and dashed. The dash would fuck up his aim, you'd have more HP, and you'd be healing, and you'd be shooting him. That's 3 advantages you'd have over him. Your team is winning. Even through this cloak ult, your team will win, I anticipate. But yeah, shoot at who's shooting you. It fucks them up really badly. I like that. I like that. Getting them into the fight faster. Take it off of her. I would take it off of her. I would give it to my tanks. Do you see what I mean? Why I would take it off of her? She's gonna fucking die anyways the way she's playing. No amount of drone healing would have saved her. Did she get grabbed? No. See what I mean? No amount of drone healing would have protected her in that moment. Interesting. Use spacebar? You go up and down.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Very nice, very nice. Yes, despite the fact that your team is dying. I said very nice because that's exactly what you could be doing, should be doing. Now, let's see what happened to make your team die like that. You're in the Invis ult. Gambit has the drone. Oh, he's gonna get bursted down hard. You still haven't given a new drone to anybody though, which is the issue. You've lost people, yes, but you still have 2 more. It's still 3. Things can still change. As long as there's somebody there, anything can happen. Give them the drone and stay with them. Don't get distracted by this guy. Don't get distracted. See what I mean? They didn't have any healing, and you could have given them healing. And you could have gotten yourself healed.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Nice. Very nice. Shoot the turret. Shoot the turret. Is it blocked by a shield? Don't shoot at him. Shoot the turret. Shoot the turret. Ah, here you have no range of movement. Your team is doing fine. You're not getting pushed back. And they have still a lot of shields. They have Invis shield, they have Emma shield, they have Doctor Strange shield. I wouldn't have done this.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
And you got walled off by your own team anyways. And somebody still died under your watch. Can Scarlet Witch turn this around? Nope. You still have another drone to apply. Apply it. On my friend. Apply the drones. Give Mag something. And stay with them. Stay with them. This is why I said you don't want to be far away from them. Stay with them. Don't be free food for Spider-Man. Even though you can technically kill him. And you're pathing. You know there's a health pack there. You could have gone to the health pack. In fact, there's a health pack where Groot and Mag went. I would say, I know you're feeling like, oh man, we're not getting enough heals as Ultron. Your team is getting enough heals. Issue is that your play by play, what you're doing within each scenario situation, isn't either optimal or correct. That's all it boils down to. Because there were times when your team wasn't getting healed. And you could have applied drones. There were times when you could have been getting healed and you weren't with your team. You cannot separate yourself from the enemy team, from your team, for a wide degree as Ultron, because A, you need to stay within 30 meters to heal and to deal damage. So just be close to your team. Doesn't matter if you're close above them or close at their level. Just be close to them so that your dash can cross the gap if you need to. Secondly, what was I gonna say? When it comes to giving the drone, you're giving it to the wrong person at the wrong time. You have to give it to whoever you know is gonna take a lot of damage, and whoever you know is gonna get targeted a lot. You know your tanks are gonna get a lot of damage. You know that. You know Groot is gonna take a lot of face damage. You know Mag is gonna take a lot of damage. And now, in the first round, you knew that Gambit was gonna get jumped because of the magic. But now, they don't have a magic. So who's gonna get jumped? You, by the Spider-Man. How do you avoid that? By being with your team. so Mag can bubble you, so Groot can wall, so Squirrel Girl can stun, so Gambit can heal you. All these things, so that they're in your favor. And you get healed by being in proximity of your own drone. You cannot allow yourself to be so high up in the air and so far away from your team against a Spider-Man. It is so easy for him. And you're very lucky the Punisher isn't putting pressure on you. Because when you go at higher ranks, you're going to go up against better Punishers, better Spider-Man. And they're going to know to shoot at you immediately, because you're going to be the easiest target for them to kill in the air. Because there's nobody else who's slower than you other than a Storm. Unless she's in wind. If she's in wind, she's faster than you. So you have to be with your team when it comes to playing against poke. When it's dive or brawl, you can give yourself some distance. But when it comes to poke, be with the team. Use the foliage. Use them as foliage. Like hide with them as camouflage. I don't know why you're doing a portal. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know why our team is doing a portal. You could still engage completely fine. Look at how much distance there is still. Look at how much. That's so much space. They're not even up the pathway yet. Not even up the pathway yet. Your team has so much room. So much room to engage. Let's see what happens here.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
No. Give it to Mag. Mag. No. What did he do? What happened, Strange?
I'm opening a portal.
Oh, this is his first portal?
Pentagram of Parala.
Was he trying to send them away? Was he trying to like portal trap them? Oh, it almost worked. It almost worked. Let's see it happen in real time. Oh, it almost worked against the cloak. That is so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. And the team thought they were getting a portal. That is so sad. Oh, that is so sad.
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Judge, jury, executioner.
Don't even. Just even if you have the ultimate, don't even. That one. Stand still, my friend. Don't stand still. Move away. Very nice. Okay, good. No, not good. Not good. You're already being targeted. Why would you use your ultimate so you can become even more targeted? For what purpose? Your team is peeling backwards because you've lost lives. Why would you use your ultimate? You're already losing. You're already moving away. Don't use your ultimate. Use your ultimate when you're going forward. Because now, how are you going to turn it around in your favor? They have the advantage. They blocked the whole thing. After you've healed the mag, they blocked the whole thing. You were already healing the mag. Move to your team. Move to your team. Move to your team.
The Eye of Agamotto.
Maybe if you were behind the wall, it would probably wouldn't have gotten you.
Against the world.
I am fundamentally immortal.
I also, and I haven't commented on this for a long time, but who are you shooting at? I feel like there's no intent behind who you're shooting. You have to shoot. You have to shoot. Obviously here, he's right in front of you. Shoot him. Go for the supports in the enemy team. I know Spider-Man is obviously, when he shows up, you shoot him. That's fine. But shoot the supports. Shoot utility.
The current score is 3-2-3. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Okay. You are on attack because you have less time.
I'm hunkering down.
The battle starts
Enemy
in
team still hasn't changed their comp.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Me personally, for the sake of the win, granted Spider-Man isn't giving me too much, wouldn't be giving me too much trouble, or Punisher. They're actually not targeting you as much as they should. But when you go higher in ranks, they will be much more effective. And times like that, you have to make the executive decision to switch. Keep that in mind, okay? When the enemy team is playing their counters to you, to counter you, don't try and be like, oh, even though they have counters, I'm still... Make it easy on yourself. Give yourself less stress. Make a switch. Now, in this case, they really haven't given you much of a reason to, because they aren't really doing much to stop you. But just keep that in mind.
You have to stop them from securing the mission.
You did it again. You don't have to do this. Because for 9 seconds, you can't provide your team any help.
Area.
And you're first in line. You're gonna get hit first. Don't do that. Yes, yes, yes. Shoot that, shoot that. Yes, yes, yes. There's nobody there. Your drones are to the people who are already in front of you. So there's nobody back there. So if you were gonna look there, give them the drone. If you're not gonna look there, don't bother. You were still shooting at him. Continue shooting at him. Don't just stand still, my friend. Don't just stand still. They have no drone. There was no point in doing that. Know what you want to do. I know you want to save them. I know you want to. Even if you give them the drone and the shield, how many people are shooting at them? Everybody. Literally the whole team is there. How many health bars? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They were dead a long time ago. Your drone wasn't even on her to begin with. It disconnected. You gave it to the Gambit. I like that you're using the waterfall as cover, but you still need to see who you're shooting at. So maybe move a little bit forward. Mind you, you have 17 seconds, 20 seconds, under 20 seconds. So what you should be doing is you want to farm ultimate as quick as possible. And if you're confident in your aim, kill the supports as soon as possible. Because remember, you saw that Invis who was super low back then that the magic almost killed. You could have sniped that one. Your team could kill the Spider-Man right now. You could contribute to that. But I just don't know who you're shooting at. You need to maintain line of sight. You need to, now that Groot has crossed the gap, you have to be able to see him. This will push your team to follow him. And you'll be able to continually heal him. Do you hear the psh, psh, psh? That's Spider-Man. He wants you. Go to your team. Move forward. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Stay with Groot. Apply shields. Apply shields. Apply shields. Apply shields. Why are you in front of their line of fire? That's where the tanks should be. Be behind or be up. I understand you want to be on point, but I'm not gonna screen. So right here, I understand you're trying to move up, but I wouldn't go into the point. I wouldn't go into the point. I would be right here. I'd be right here. And you know who I'd be targeting? I would either be targeting the Punisher or the 2 healers that didn't get hit by the Groot ult. Because look at them. They're Right here. And your poor magic is trying so hard to get to them. You could help. You could help. Remember, when you play Ultron, you deal a lot more damage than your other supports. You're practically almost a DPS. And what do DPS target? They target supports. So unless you need to get your ultimate quickly, which is in this scenario, kill the supports. Mind you, in this is mainly about your positioning, but you need to be positioned basically where the camera is right now. Because where you are, when the ultimate hits, like, I just don't know who you're shooting at. You're shooting at the Spider-Man, and now you moved over to shoot at who? Why? Look to your left. Look to your right. That's a free kill right there, the Spider-Man. A burst would get him. That's 2 kills right there you could be focusing on. Instead, you are point blank in front of the charged Emma and the Doctor Strange who's blocking everybody's damage and the Punisher shotgun. I understand you have to stay low to be with the drones, but you don't have to be in front of the enemy too. Don't understand the point of that.
By the eye of Agamotto.
So, and I believe this is what you were talking about. And I remembered I should maybe stay lower to the ground and closer to my team to fight against the Spidey as well. That is true. I've given that tip many times. But with Punisher, you also want to be using cover. Not distance, cover. Whether that's an ally or an object. So, like I said, remember here? The slow-mo. Right? You want to be here. You want to be right here. You know, you want to use cover. Even the smoke is fine as cover when you're playing in Kunlun. Even the smoke is fine. But you don't want to be at the center of the... You don't want to be at the source of the damage. That's going to kill you. Okay? So I believe this round is pretty much done. Yeah, it's pretty much done. How you do on defense.
The battle starts in 5, 4,
Not even looking at my chat.
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission.
Oh, you're here? Perfect.
Got it?
Did I catch them?
All but incumbent vessels for the Ultron virus.
I didn't even see. I wasn't even looking at the chat. I'm so sorry. I was just so focused on giving critique. But you're here, which is perfect. So we can have some dialogue.
Ooh, a touch of healing.
Remember that.
I like where your drones are placed. As soon as you see that, hit the ground. As soon as you see that, hit the ground. Ground, because why? At this position, right? This is what will happen when you get into higher ranks. What do you think Punisher sees? Oh my god, look at that. Look at how easy it is to shoot you down. Look at how easy it is. His point of view. Oh, he's just moving to the side so he won't be able to see you. Look at that. Look at that. How immediately he snapped towards you. Don't tell me you... What did I say? I said immediately go down. Immediately. Because the higher you are and the longer you are in the air and the lack of cover, it's just going to get you killed, my friend. You have to be using cover. You have to be with your team. I don't even know if you can get back to your... Okay, so you get rest. Okay. Perfect. Nice. Very nice kill. Okay, perfect. And you want it to up... Awesome. I'm loving this. I'm loving this so far. Okay. Very nice. I like this. I very much like this. What was that? Where are you looking at? There's nothing there. Oh, there is. How did I miss that? But not well done. I didn't even see that. Nice. Nice. You got him. You can kill him. Stay with the team. Stay with the team. Don't go away. Don't go away. Go forward. Go forward. Go to the team. Go to the team. Why? Because even the Squirrel Girl ult could help you. Yes. Give the Gambit. Give the Gambit. Give the Gambit. Give the Strange. Quick. Give the Strange. Give the Strange. Give the Strange. Give the Strange. Okay. Everything just happened in a split second. Everything happened in a split second. But you were doing so well here. I would have given to Strange as well. And I would have, instead of going all the way left just to see more, I would have gone all the way right. Because when it comes to this kind of gameplay, I know you want to get kills, but surviving is more important. Let the DPS, let the tanks get the kills, right? Surviving is important. So be with the Gambit, be with the Rocket. Now you're screwed. You're not near the Rocket. You're not near the Strange I told you to give to. You're not near Mag. And it's 2 minutes for... Strange died last, so you're not getting a portal.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Who is still surviving? Rockets? Oh. I'm very, very surprised that not a single support got their ultimate right away. Very surprised. Not even Rockets. If you didn't die, you would have gotten it. And if you healed yourself, on top of healing the enemies in allies in proximity, you would have been okay. You would have gotten your ult. Oh man, so good. That's very nice. I wish you did that on offense when the Groot ult came out. You want to stay near your drone. Times like this, when pressure is mounting, you want to stay near your drones. You don't want to be far away. I hope.
By the eye of Agamotto!
And then I'm pretty sure the round just ends here. Unless you do something crazy. Yeah, no. Okay. So, unfortunate. I think you honestly could have done a little bit more healing even with the amount of deaths that you had. Because remember, with Ultron, you want to constantly reapply. Constantly. Because the person that has a drone is getting more healing, and you want to give that to the person. You have to treat the shield not as more healing, but as preventing death. So by either increasing their max HP when they have it, or by applying it right away to give your drone and the other support more time to heal. You use your ultimate when the enemy or your team is at half HP. You don't want to use it when it's critical. The projectile has to travel, the ultimate has to start up, you know, and the shot has to land. That's so many conditions just to heal somebody, unlike Luna and Mantis and Invis, where it's instantaneous. Everybody's back up at 100 HP. You know? You have to be careful. Overall, I think you really hit the nail on the head when it came to giving the description for the match. Because you realized you died from the Punisher and remembered maybe I should stay lower to the ground. That's what I was saying. As soon as when I was on the Punisher's POV. Right? Closer to your team, and yes, and you want to be closer to the team to fight against Spider-Man. Mag could give you a bubble. Rocket's orbs will reach you faster. Gambit's cards will reach you faster. You'll be in your drone proximity for healing. Everybody's going to get a shield. Like, everybody benefits when you're close to the team, including you. And it's just going to make Spider-Man's job that much harder because there's going to be so many people in the way. His presence forces everybody to turn around. It does. That is an advantage in your side. I don't know, man. I think you guys would have had a better chance if your Strange actually gave you a portal on the second half. instead of doing that trick to try to kill him off. Better if he had just as closer chance. Because I think that's what everybody on the team was expecting. You just didn't get it. So this is my... I think I'm going to close it here. I think overall stats-wise, you did great. 28k healing. I mean, that's better than the Invis, who was playing Invis the whole game. And had less deaths than you. Mantis carried. Not Mantis, Cloak carried this one. So if you, like... If I had to give, like, the same 3-4 critiques that I did. You want to have purposeful targeting. I want you to know who you're shooting and stay shooting at them. I feel like until somebody is shooting at you, you're just kind of shooting all over the place, and that's not good for you. When it comes to going up against Spider-Man, stay close to the team. Stay close to the team. You don't even have to be, like, with Spider-Man, you can be higher as long as you could dash back to the team. If the dash covers that distance. If it doesn't cover that distance, you're too far and you're in trouble. When it comes to Punisher, play low. Don't play high. Anybody who's hit scan, anybody who can shoot you. So Hela, Punisher, Hawkeye, you know, Star-Lord. Those kinds of guys, stay low. Stay low. If it's a brawl, oh my god, be in the skies. Be in the skies. But if it's anybody who can shoot you, stay low. So those are the three things. And when it comes to applying your drone, constantly do it. Do it to whoever's going to take damage, or do it to whoever's taking the most amount of damage. You don't have to give it to Squirrel Girl. She's going to get it just by being near the other tanks. But the tanks need more healing than she does. She has escape abilities. She has CC. Groot doesn't. Mag has his one bubble and he has a bunch of shields and that's it. You can't run away. So they need shields. Gambit as well. When the magic is targeting, Gambit needs his drones as well. So I hope this helped. I know, guys, it's a very short stream today, but I have an exam later tonight, and I really don't want to risk it. Probably shouldn't even done the stream, but it is what it is. So I wanna thank everybody. I wanna thank everybody for showing up. I know you're probably gonna be surprised when you tune back in and it's closed, but it's a short stream, guys. Very short stream. And look forward to the video coming out Tuesday. It's another VOD review. And look forward to the video coming out Thursday. I think it's going to be very special. Yeah. That's kind of what I'm going to do from now on. I think Tuesday I'm going to release like VOD reviews and like just kind of like small content. Like smaller content like shorts. And then Thursday is going to be the bigger videos. Because those videos usually do well on the weekends. Right, I released my Ultron guide on a Tuesday. It didn't blow up. So, I mean, then again, it's also Ultron. It's not very. If I did a guide on Black Widow, I'd probably get a lot of views. But... Or Magic. Or even Deadpool. I really just do unpopular heroes. That's kind of just who I am. Fantastic Ultron. Alright then, I'm going to end the stream here. I appreciate you showing up. I appreciate everybody showing up. If you missed anything, there's the VODs on YouTube. It's not going anywhere. I'm not deleting it. You know, I'm not getting rid of it. Yeah. See you guys when I see you guys next.